What's up, JS Urban Adventures people? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're starting off another series, another Let's Go Camping series. I'm gonna be going on this camping trip, making a lot of cool videos. I got Echo, I got all my gear in the back there. But we're hitting the road right now. So once I get to Mirror Lake, which is an hour and a half away, then I'll do more of an intro and show you what I got, and we'll start hiking and check out these mountains. Let's go. Echo, you ready? You ready, bud? In Park City, there's the ski slopes. No snow on them, but we're in Park City. Gonna stop at the gas station, one last stop, and then we got about another 40-minute drive up to the top of the mountain. We in the woods, boy. We in the mountains now. We in the woods. Wasatch National Forest. We got cows. We got cows on the prowl. I already seen a bunch of squirrels running through the road. Rivers, creeks, lakes. Oh, we coming up, boys. Pilot's in the captain chair. We're at a red light in the middle of the mountains because I guess they're doing some road construction. But we are up in it, boys. We are up in the Wasatch National Forest, up in the mountains. Mountains, trees. I've seen a cow already. We're actually in free roaming cow land too. I've seen squirrels, rivers, flowing rivers, lakes, stocked lakes. All these lakes are gonna have trout. Crystal Lake, there's a lake called Crystal Lake that has rocks. In the pictures I saw, there were giant rocks and cliffs around the lake, and you can swim in these lakes. So I would love to do some cliff jumping into some water. But for now, we gotta get through this freaking traffic stop. We've been here for a long time. One truck already turned around. Okay, he's waving us on. So I'm gonna get going. We're 20 minutes away. All right, guys, so we just arrived at Mirror Lake. Echo is super excited. We've got to stick some money in this envelope and fill this out and put it over there for parking. It's $12 for 7 days. So I think I'm just gonna put $10 in there because I only need 4 days. Let's look at these signs. Welcome to Mirror Lake. So, your campfire dead out, bear country. This is like a public parking area, bathroom. This is a big fishing lake. But I didn't realize we came out above the tree line. So right now we're way up. We're above the tree line pretty much. See how we're at like the tops of the mountains, and there's a lot of, well, we got a little bit of trees, but a lot more dead trees. So I'm thinking I might just stay here at Mirror Lake for a day or two, and then go back down the mountain a little bit because it was much more green and lush, and there were streams and waterfalls. So I want to check all that stuff out while I'm here. So I don't think we're gonna just stay here. We're gonna move around, but let's get him packed. Come on, Echo. Even though he's a good boy. I'll show you guys what I got on my little load out here. So this backpack is everything I need for the whole trip, plus dog food, plus some tripods that I really don't need. But pretty much this backpack is everything I need. But all this stuff is extra: camera gear, a tent. This is so Echo will have a shady place to stay and hang out. And then I brought a hoodie just in case it gets chilly up here in the mountains. I bought swimsuits so that I can swim in the river, and a little towel. But yeah, this stuff is all not necessity stuff. I'm gonna have to make a second trip to the van after we set up camp to get this stuff. But I just don't want to overexert Echo. He's got long black hair. He's an old man. He's like 9 years old. And we're at high altitude, so I want him to be good. We are here at Mirror Lake. I got a big old bag here and a big old bag on my back. But that's a lot of camera gear. But look at this. Beautiful lake. I got more than enough food and everything I need to get me through 4-5 days, 4 nights till Monday. We got Echo. I got a whole bunch of food for Echo, which is a lot of extra weight that I normally would not have with me. I got a tent for Echo, which is also more weight. Echo, you're pooping on the freaking trail. I gotta get your bags. Alright guys, I think I found the spot. We're more than 200 feet from the lake. The lake's down there. The lake and the trail are all pretty far away. There's a jet flying over our head from the Air Force Base. But we've got a little raised up area. I can put the tent right in here. I've got all sorts of rocks to build a fireplace. We've got some shady areas, some trees. I can clean out a lot of this dead brush for firewood. We've got spruce sap for spruce wax for lighting the fires. We've got spruce here for spruce tea. Echo's eating some grass. There's a bit of a trek through like a marsh to get here. That stuff is all marsh. It's watery. Echo was like up to his knees in water, but he's digging it. We've got some berries. I've seen mushrooms, all sorts of wildflowers, so there should be lots of things to forage. I don't know if these are edible. I just ate one though. I just tasted a tiny little bit of it, see if it was sweet. It's kind of sweet and bitter, but I don't think it's gonna kill me. But yep. This will be our spot. We got this little area in here. We got this big flat rock that I can sit on and look at the lake. And lots of exploring we can do around here. So I'm going to take my fishing pole. I'm going to leave the stuff right here. And I'm going to take the fishing pole. I'm going to go walk the lake, take a few casts with Echo. I got the binoculars. I'm just going to scope stuff out. Make my way back to the van and get the tent for Echo and one more camera bag. I brought way too much gear, but like really that's all I need. But this has extra camera gear. It has my DJI Osmo, my microphone, selfie sticks, things like that, so I can set it all up. Once we get camp set up, the video will start looking more professional. But this little first part of the first episode, Let's Go Camping Part 1 of this series, you know, first we gotta feel everything out. We get camp set up, and then we can break out the gimbal and all the fancy stuff. I can get some B-roll with a nice camera, and yeah. And then tonight we're gonna have some steak dinner. I got a good steak dinner and some mashed potatoes, so we're gonna be eating good tonight. And I got enough food to get me through the bare minimum of every day, but I'm planning on catching some trout, hopefully finding some squirrels. You know, we're going to do our hammock review. We're going to do the pellet gun review. I bought some targets. We're going to do some target shooting out here with the pellet gun. And if any squirrels come along my path, we might get them. Look at all these bird nests up in the tree. I wonder if there's any eggs. There's one right here. I bet I could climb up there. Wonder if there's any eggs in there. But yeah, so it's about noon on the first day. We made it out before 12, so that's good. Probably not the best time for fishing. I know they're biting worms and stuff right now. I don't have any worms rigged up, but we're gonna go check it out. You know, I got salmon eggs. Maybe we can try out some salmon eggs or some power bait. They like that in the middle of the day. I see fish jumping. I saw somebody catch a fish already, so there's lots of trout in there. This is gonna be an amazing time, guys. I'm hype. Let's go. You tired, bud? We'll go down to the lake. You can drink some water. You drank some water already, but you can get some more out of the lake. And I'll bring your food bowl. I'll bring your food bowl too. That wasn't a very long walk though. It was only like a mile that we walked, if that. He's old. I don't want him to be stressed out by this. I want him to enjoy it. And also, I bought some comfort items for me. I got some s'mores. I got one of them Sawyer water life straws, which actually I'll do a review on that too while I'm at it. I need to get some water in me, and then we'll go fishing. So there's all these little bays with the reeds. Oh, fish just jumped right there. Fish just jumped right there. So I'm on this little beach. Echo's having fun. He's kind of in shock, I think. But we're gonna fish this little beach for a little while, chill out, then make our way back to the van, grab the other stuff, come out, and we'll set up camp around 3 o'clock. It's 12:30 right now. All right. Echo doesn't like water, so I don't think he can make it. Ooh. Across this. We're gonna go out there and throw a few casts out. Echo's gonna hang out on the shore. I'm right here, buddy. I'm right here. Ooh, these rocks are wobbly. Yeah, we're gonna get out there and cast out. I see fish jumping everywhere. It's so peaceful out here. It's very nice. Oh, we got some clouds rolling in. And it's sprinkling. I was told that it rains up here every night, so it's only like, I think 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock, so I've been fishing a little bit, got a lot of bites. I haven't figured out how to set the hook on these trout yet, but we're gonna go set up camp now before it starts raining, because I feel rain on me. Coming back to our spot right now. I'm looking for edible stuff. These leaves look like dandelion leaves, but I don't see any dandelion flowers. I see a lot of daisies and other flowers, but I think those leaves are edible. This right here is milk thistle. That's edible, but it looks like another plant that is not edible. I'm pretty sure I can eat that. I think you boil it to get the spikes off. Maybe we'll try some of that in a tea or something, but this is my indicators, this big fallen tree, this tree right here, and this little signature right there lets me know that this rock outcropping is where I go up to my camp. We are parked all the way on the other side of the lake. The parking lot is way over on that side of the lake. The total, it's like, I think it's 1.8 miles all the way around the lake. So we're about a mile around the trail that goes around the lake, and then we got about a quarter mile that way to find our camp, and I gotta look for some more of those indicators so that I can go find my stuff. But all right, Echo, made my second trip. I got the net, the camera, and the tent. My tent bag is ripping. What the? That's not good. But before this rain comes, we're gonna get up in there and set this camp up. So let's go. Ready? I found somebody else's fire. This kind of looks like the picture Shane showed me from where him and his brother camped. But the trail's right there. I'm not going that close to the trail. But they did build a fire pit I'm gonna build my own though. Me and Echo gotta go farther in here. Man, I wish I got that on film. We got to this junction and I was trying to tell Echo to go around, but he's standing right there. And I'm like, go around, dude. He just leapt over that whole log right there like a beast. You're a beast, Echo. Let's go. Let's go. We gotta go find the camp. We gotta go find the camp. There's sort of like a secondary trail here. That's nice. Leads us up towards our camp, which is a little while that way. Nice. We just got to our camp. I swear I just saw like a little sugar glider. I don't know what that was. It looked like a sugar glider. It was like a little tiny little squirrel looking thing. But it had stripes on its face. Where'd he go? Where'd you go, little buddy? I don't know where he went, but that was cool. That tells me there is mammals in here, so this is where we're gonna set up camp. I'm gonna scope out, find a flat piece of ground, clear away some debris, make a fire pit, set the tent up for Echo, and maybe not set the hammock up here. Maybe I'll do like a hammock review down by the lake because it'll look nicer. And I'll just use the hammock as something to sit in during the day. Oh look, there's a hole there. I bet that's where homeboy went. But that's where he went. Oh wait, I just saw him over there. I don't know what that is, but I don't want to shoot him. He looks cool. Look at that. Look at that mushroom. That looked like something you'd trip balls off of. That looks like a Super Mario mushroom. I don't know if that's edible. Oh, look, he's right there. He's right there. What is that? It looks like a sugar glider, guys. That's a ground squirrel. I can definitely kill those, but that's like, there's like no meat on that guy. That would be nothing. And he's so cute, I would almost feel bad killing that guy. I'm gonna try to find a gray squirrel or something out in these woods. I did not bring a compass, so I gotta make sure I don't stray too far into the abyss because I might get lost. Let's set this tent up. Tent's up quick. And now Echo has a nice shady place to relax. And get some water and some food. He already ate some food and some water. And once I catch a trout, I'll give him some trout. And I got treats for him. It might rain soon. I'm gonna put the rain cover up. And then start working on collecting firewood and making a fire pit. I think I'm gonna make my fire pit over here, not too close to my tent, by this big rock. There's no trees above me. The ground is wet, so we should be safe here. I got a perfect view of the lake. I can sit on this rock right here and look out at the lake behind me and eat. So let's make this little place a home. Once I get everything out and everything like that, I can start doing time lapses with the Osmo and stuff like that. So let's get to that. Okay, one mission down. I collected some spruce boughs, made a little spruce bough bed. I'm just gonna set the tent on top of that because this ground is very rocky. That'll give me, I did not bring any sort of sleeping pad, so that will give me a cushion to lay down on. And Echo. Echo's just chilling while I'm working. As usual. Oh, lazy dog. Let's go. Next step is to build this fire pit. I have these birds playing around my backpack because there's food in it. I'm also going to need to find a place to hang my food up. Far away from camp, like 100 yards from camp, and at least 20 feet off the ground. I'll throw my food up in a tree for the night. It's 2:30. If we can have camp done, everything done by 5, sundown, you know, 6 to 9 o'clock. That's when the fish are gonna really be biting. I got my headlamp. I'm also gonna go, it looks like prime crawdad water at nighttime. So I'm gonna go around with my headlamp at nighttime, barefoot, and just trudge around the shore of the lake and try to get some crawdads. That would be pretty cool. If they're out here, I don't know if they are. Where'd those birds go that were eating my food? They're trying to. Got my food hung up, tied off right there. This tree was perfect for it. It needs to be up a little higher. If I could get it out there farther, that would be better. Once I eat my steak tonight and my mashed potatoes, lighten the bag up a little bit, I can throw it higher. But it's kind of heavy right now. Echo's chilling at the camp. But there's so much to explore in this place. Like, I could get lost back in there. There's all sorts of cool stuff, so we're definitely gonna be checking it out. But now I need to build this fireplace. Start collecting some rocks. Check it out. Got me a little fire pit built. I'm gonna drop some more little rocks in all the cracks. We got a big flat stone so that any like dry ground with wood in it can't hold a spark as easily, because I got a big rock to cook on built around it. Empty above. This tree's dead, but I'm not gonna let my fire get that big, so it won't be a big deal. But that's the hardest part out of the way. Now I just gotta collect some wood. So I'm gonna collect some firewood, and then we can hit the fishing. What did you think, Echo? He's tired. He's passed out over there. First things first with firewood, you can just pick off, you know, when you see dead clusters like that, you can just break off branches, separate you out a pile. Smaller twigs to start, then medium stuff. Then you want your bigger chunks of wood here. A lot of this stuff is wet because it rains like every day. So our bigger chunks might have some water in them. But I found this dead standing tree. Looks like a dead standing spruce. It was standing, it's not standing anymore because I cut it down. But I can chop this up into sections. And this wood is hard and dry. And it should keep me going for tonight. So shortly we will be done with the firewood segment. Collecting firewood. Sawing firewood. Ta-da. What you doing, Echo? You're all dirty, bud. You're all dirty, Echo. Yeah. Sawing some more firewood. I just get a little ring around the outside of it, then I can just break it. Watch out, Echo. Oh, chunks are flying off. That's all right. These are good chunks of wood right here. Look at that. This should give me all the firewood that I need And I'm on this rock, so I'm collecting this sawdust. I can use it as tinder. No, not the dating app. The good kind of tinder. All right, I'm gonna finish processing this wood. Then I gotta find some down, and I need to make some feather some wood out, make some flint sticks, so I can get a fire going easy with my magnesium ferro rod. I have a lighter, but I'm gonna try not to use it. And we have processed wood. Little pieces. I still need to feather a couple of these out. This is gonna be what I started with. Good hard starting wood. And I've got a bunch of twigs, dry twigs and things over here. I still need to collect some tinder. So I've got to keep my eye out for tinder material. But I can get sap off of spruce trees out here to keep my fire burning good at the beginning. So it shouldn't be too hard to start. So I think now I'm gonna go fishing before it gets too late. And I'm gonna bring the other camera with me and try to shoot some good B-roll footage with the good camera. So hopefully we can get a fish. We don't necessarily need to get a fish tonight because we're having steak. It'd be nice to get a little trout, get my first trout. But I'm gonna save the catch, clean, cook video for a big one. Hopefully we get a big one and I can do a cool video with that. But let's get it. Before 5 o'clock, but I'm definitely glad I bought a hoodie because it's a little chilly. We're way up high altitude. I don't know the altitude, I'll check it. I thought I saw 11,000 feet. That's crazy high. I don't know if we're that high, but it's about 4 or 5 o'clock. They should start biting here soon, but I'll show you what I got for tackle, guys. I got a whole trout set up. I forgot to get worms, but I might use the bobbers for power bait. But I've got a couple different types of power bait. Got this stuff. I've got some salmon eggs. I've got some of these water bobbers and flies. So that's what I'm fishing right now. I've had 3 bites, but I haven't set it yet. I've never caught a trout before, so it's weird figuring out how to set the hook. But I've got these flies with the water bobber, and I've got 2 poles. I've got my big pole, and then I've got this collapsible camping pole. I've got a gill line, some weights, and a whole bunch of spinners. I got a bunch of cool spinners. Apparently the trout like these, and this is what I see everybody's fishing, is these things, these spinners. So I've got some swivels, and I can just use 10, I have 6-pound test and 10-pound test line in my backpack. And I can just use the 10-pound test for leaders. These are all different spinners I got. That one's pretty cool. Little rooster tail, little jig spinner things. Got a couple of these little rapalas. They're all right, but I'm about to take the one that's on this pole off, and I'm gonna put power bait and a bobber and a weight on this and just cast it out and let it sit while I work this pole with a spinner on it. So I've got to change up my rigs. That's going to take a little while. And they should be biting by the time I'm done with that. Look at this scenery. What'd you think, Echo? You tired, huh, bud? Well, so far, day 1 of fishing, I've had 3 bites, maybe 4. And still haven't caught one yet, but some people were going by on their canoe and they're like, how you doing? And I was like, pretty good. And oh, there's another one of those little shrew things. See him up there? I don't know if I can zoom in on him. I can't see him in the camera screen, but he's running all along in there. He's right on that rock. Oh, he just climbed up. But anyway, so I told him I've never caught a trout before, and I was hoping to catch my first trout soon because I'm from Florida and I know bass fishing and saltwater fishing. And I told him what I got, told him what I'm working with. I need to change the line on this little pole from this threaded line to some 6-pound test line. And in the morning, I need to do the fly rod thing. Oh, but they were nice. They were in a canoe. And they came up to shore and they're like, let me see what you got. And they told me some stuff. And they said, I told them I have 2 poles. So right now I have 1 pole with just a bobber and power bait just sitting out there while I'm fishing a spinner. And he said, that's a good idea. He said, why don't you let us grab your bobber and we'll take it out on the canoe as far as we can. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of line on there, so they couldn't get it as far as they wanted it. But now my bobber's way out there, because I couldn't cast it that far because of the power bait being so light. That's why I put a bobber on it. But oh, he told me every couple minutes to reel it in a little bit, so I need to, but I don't want it to come in and not be out there anymore. But it's just chilling out there. It's way out there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but hopefully maybe one will bite that, or I can get something to bite. Thinking, Echo. I'm gonna go out on that rock and work this spinner a bit. This is amazing, man. I might just stay out here forever. Start eating these little ground squirrel guys I keep seeing. I don't know if I can stand on that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, look at what I just got. Whoop, I don't know how to hold a trout. He's got a treble hook in his head. This is not my line on the ground here. This was trash I found, but got my first trout, guys. It's about 8 inches long. Go good with my steak tonight. I'm gonna bonk him and put him out of his misery, and I think we're gonna call it a night. We're gonna have to go start this fire and make this steak and eat this trout. Look at this boy. There's fishing line everywhere. They're feisty little guys. Caught them on power bait with a bobber. Saw my bobber getting hit while I was working the spinner. Came and got him. Yeah, boy. Now I gotta beat him in the head real quick. Finish him off. All right, nice. I got my first trout. So that will be a little segment of the Catch, Clean, Cook trout video. I will record cleaning it and all that stuff, but I'm gonna get back to camp, clean it up, get the food down from the tree, start the fire, and get ready to start cooking our meal tonight. And yeah, we'll get out here early in the morning tomorrow and try to get a bunch of trout, but one is good for today because I had the steak. I don't want to overdo it, and Echo is exhausted, so he will appreciate some fish. What's you, bud? He's passed out over there on the rock. He's so tired. All right, let's get back to camp and get to cleaning this fish. Actually, I can't clean it at camp, so I'm gonna gut it here and leave it in the water for critters and such. All right, I got a big old knife right here. Let's clean this trout up real quick. I'm just gonna gut him, and then we're gonna stick him on a skewer. Pick him up. He's so slippery. I rinsed him off and I almost lost him. All right, we're just gonna put the knife in right by the booty hole, slide it up, and scoop everything out. Handles on it. Smaller knife should make this easier. hot. You can tell I haven't done this a lot. I don't know how to grab it. Yeah. Innards. Yummy. Can't grab onto it, it's so slimy. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I didn't watch enough YouTube videos, but we're gonna rip these gills out. Just scoop these guts out. Guts of a fish. Interesting, but kept his head on. I got all the gills out because we want to make fish head soup with this guy. No gills. There's still some stuff in there. I got to get it all out. Bear with me. I've never done this before. Off. Freshly cleaned trout. Once I get better at cleaning them, I'll do a little instructional video for how to clean them for the Catch Clean Cook video. But for now, this is my first caught and cleaned on my own trout, and we're gonna go eat. Oh, we about to eat good tonight. We got a New York steak. We got 2 amber ales, some mashed taters, a bunch of herbs and veggies that I picked from my garden, and the trout we just caught and cleaned. So I'm gonna set the Osmo up and attempt to start this fire without a lighter. I have a lighter, hopefully I don't have to use it. Sun's going down, we gotta get cooking. I'm gonna have to sharpen a stick up for this trout and season up my steak, cut up my veggies, get a fire going first though. So let's get it. All right. I can't use the mic because I forgot the screw for my attachment, but let's see if we can get this fire started. I got a bunch of these feathered out and covered in sap. I got some grassy stuff here. Hopefully it'll work as kindling. I need to get that grass right there. I'm going to try to just shoot it down into there, and hopefully this will work. So haven't started a fire with a ferro rod in a long time. This kindling is all a little moist. Everything's a little moist out here because it rains every now and then. I kind of figured this might be a problem because it's not very good kindling. Oh, we got something going. We need those wax sticks. We had it going. We lost it. How I got it that one time, but I'm not getting it this time, and I need a fire. I think I'm gonna go lighter tonight and then try to find better kindling tomorrow, because I gotta get this food going. That works pretty much instantly. I think the pine cone was bad. Pine cone's not going to work good. Some of those twigs. All right, we cheated on this one. It's the first night. Haven't camped in years, so give me a break. We'll get it. We'll get it before we leave. And we have fire, ladies and gentlemen. Ta-da! All right, I'm gonna build this up for a while and start getting my food ready. I'm gonna get this steak prepped up and this fish prepped up with some seasoning, cut up some veggies and all that stuff. My phone's gonna die soon, so I'm not gonna record all that, but I'll have it ready shortly. So guys, here's the seasoning I'm using. This is just some steak seasoning, salt and pepper mixed up. Here's that trout. I got him on this little stick here. I got some thyme from my garden stuffed in his belly, going through his mouth. I'm just gonna stick this in the ground behind the fire and have him lean over those rocks onto it. And I think I'm gonna start cooking the trout right now while I get the steak ready, just so me and Echo can get a snack. And I'm gonna have to, I got some water in the tent for the mashed potatoes, so should be pretty good. Echo's exhausted. Something like that. I'm gonna have to adjust it to get him closer to the fire. And put some more sticks back there so the fire will get up closer to him. All right, guys, the trout still needs to cook for a little bit more. But in camping fashion, I gotta suck the eye out of the trout. This one already popped and fizzled and blew up, so. Oh God, oh, this is freaking me out. Okay, let's just do it. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, I'm such a pussy. Look at his eye bulging out. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. Look at that. Oh no. You're supposed to eat that? You're supposed to eat that? I don't know if I can eat that. Look, it's hollow. His eyeball's right here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw it in with my little thing here. Mushrooms, onions, and there's a fisheye in there. So I'm gonna eat it. At some point while I'm eating that, I'm gonna bite into a fisheye, but at least it'll be cooked more. I think that one was still a little raw. This guy needs to cook longer, so. But the steak is seasoned. Thyme. The seasoning mix. We got this here with a fisheye in it. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna do fish head soup, but I sucked it out. I just didn't swallow it. Maybe I just swallow it. What do you think? Yeah, I'm just gonna swallow it. I'm not gonna chew it. Ready? Ready? I ate it. I didn't chew it. I sucked it out and I ate it raw. And it's in my throat. Yum. Okay, let's finish cooking. Pretty much done. I'm gonna give this tail piece to Echo. I think he'll like it. Here's my piece. Oh yeah, that's done right. Maybe a little underdone. But this is the first one, so we're gonna get much better. We're gonna get more meat out of these guys. Let's go give this to Echo. He's tired. Stretching, bud? You want some fish? You want it? Eat it. Eat it, it's good. He can't barely even move. I'm gonna eat this meat off here. Oh, you like that, huh? You want more? Come here. All right, I gotta tend to this fire. Here. Watch out, the tail's not good. Here, you want the tail? Split the tail out. Oh, he's gonna eat all of it. I don't think you can eat this. Oh, he loves that. All right, we're gonna go throw this far away from the camp. We'll get better. We'll get better at that. Hey, that's my steak, bud. That's my steak, Echo. That's not for you. I'll give you a piece later tonight. Okay, go lay down. You like that fish, huh? Oh yeah. Let's look at this fire. We got enough coals to make our steak. And this yet. We don't have enough coals to boil that water. I don't think that's gonna happen. We're gonna have to get more sticks on there. I probably should have gathered more firewood, but it's all right. Dinner will be ready. All right, guys, it's getting dark. Mashed potatoes are done. I used a little less than the amount of water I should have, so they're gonna be thick. But that's all right. Apple's doing good. He's happy now he had that fish. I crammed the steak in there. Hopefully the oil from it will get on the mushrooms and the onion and all that good stuff. Cooking it on the coals. It's gonna be interesting when I try to flip it though. I'm gonna have to use my knife. But I'm gonna let that piece get rare. My nose is running. But yeah, dinner's almost ready. Dinner's almost ready, Echo. Steak's almost done. I molded it into that little pan so the fat from it would soak into the mushrooms and the onions. There's mushrooms, onions, leeks. There's thyme on the steak, and then salt and pepper and seasoning. Slow cooking it in that piece. It's still pretty red on the inside. That looked inappropriate. That looked inappropriate, guys. I like it rare, though. I'm not going to be able to eat all that. We're going to have to bag all this up and throw it in a tree, Echo. Animal's going to want that steak. Steak's done. Should be rare. Letting it rest. There's some veggies. All veggies from the garden. These mashed potatoes aren't that good. I'm not even digging them. I'm thinking trout and steak and veggies will be fine and all. I don't know. I think animals will like that. Mashed powdered mashed potatoes. I'll have to take it far away from the camp though, because I don't want to give it to Echo. But I'm about to dig into this steak, cut it up after it rests for a bit. Joe, buddy. You saying hi to the camera? We'll lay back down. You were in the perfect shot while I was going to eat this steak. I'm going to give you a piece of steak. Echo's happy. Echo. Oh, get back. Come here. Right here. Good boy. Good boy. Alright, we're going to eat this New York steak. It's rare. And I got these veggies. I've eaten steaks on campouts in my videos many times before, so I'm not gonna overindulge you guys with the steak eating. I didn't even bring A1 this time. It's crazy. It's pretty rare. I might have left it on a little longer, but we'll be all right. I'm gonna eat this dinner up. It's bomb. Look at these veggies. Mushrooms and chives, and I also forgot a fork. And I might have a poncho, but I'm not sure in case it rains. But I'm gonna eat my dinner. It's been a great first day so far. It's not even over yet, because then I gotta go hang up the food. I gotta clean up all this mess. I gotta organize things in the tent, and tomorrow morning we'll wake up and go fishing. I also gotta walk down to the water and clean out some of this stuff, and maybe boil some water for tomorrow, because I'm almost out of water. He can just drink out of the lake, but he's happy. He's had steak and trout today. He was getting kind of seemed like he was getting kind of grumpy. One more piece. This is it. This is a fatty one. Oh yeah. That's the best thing there is, dude. Right? That's the best thing there is, right? Anyway, my phone's about to die. This is the last time I'm putting wood on the fire. I'm going to put my hoodie on after I eat and clean up. Hang the food up. Wash the pans out at the water. And then I'm probably going to go to bed. Maybe I'll let you see with the headlamp on what it looks like out here later tonight when I go to bed. But I'm gonna go, guys. Let me eat. That's not for you. Sit. He's trying to eat these mashed potatoes. These are fake mashed potatoes, Echo. Dogs can't eat this. Alright guys, day one has been a success. I still got some mashed potatoes to munch on, but I'm probably going to fall asleep pretty quick. I want to read some of this book, Stephen King, later. So I brought a lot of comfort items that I wouldn't have in a survival scenario, like a Bible and a notebook to work on my show plan for Monday, and also just write things down while I'm out here. Journal while I'm out here in the wilderness. But I'm gonna read some of this book, and then tomorrow should be fun. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and go fishing right away. Try to get a trout. Eat that for breakfast with some corned beef hash, maybe. Or maybe these leftover mashed potatoes if I don't go throw them out here in an hour or two. Because it's probably like 9 or 10 o'clock now. It's pitch black outside. You can't see anything. There's no point in me even showing you. But one of these nights I will put the head thing on, which is actually my light right now, and go out exploring the wilderness. But Yeah, night one in the books, and we'll start off a new episode tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for watching this video. Me and Echo are gonna go to bed. You can't really see him, but he's kind of freaked out about the tent, but he's huddling up real close to me, so he's chill. And it's cool, but this is a very good sleeping bag. I'll be fine. I won't even need this hoodie that I'm wearing here in a minute. But yeah, tomorrow we'll review this life straw thing, the Sawyer life straw. I've never used one of these. Make a little review video out of that because I'm gonna need it tomorrow. And also the hammock review video. And should be a good day. Get some fish early in the morning. Maybe go shoot the pellet gun. I got targets here. I got targets for the pellet gun. So maybe we'll go shoot the pellet gun a little bit tomorrow, and then do the review for that the following day. But I'm gonna go to bed, and yeah. I'm just tired, guys. Maybe I'll do an outro in the morning because this isn't very energetic. I'm tired. I'm burnt out. So peace out, guys. I'm going to sleep after I read for a little. Echo, say good morning. Say good morning to everybody, Echo. Alright, guys. Well, good morning and also goodbye from this new episode of Let's Go Camping. You know, it's morning time. It's 9 a.m. I set my alarm. I wanted to wake up at 6 or 7, get up there real early and start fishing. But I woke up at 7 and it was freezing. It was just too cold. It was like, I don't know, it's probably like 50 degrees, 50 or 60 degrees. I don't know. I didn't check anything, but it was really cold. And so I just slept longer. Now it's 9. The sun is up higher. And it's still a little chilly, but it's warming up quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and start up my fire. I'm going to heat up some of this coffee that I got. And I'm going to go get the food bag. Make up the bacon that I have before it goes bad, and then we're gonna get fishing. But that's it for this episode, guys. There will be another episode of day 2, day 3, day 4. Lots of episodes coming. Product review videos, catch clean cooks if we can manage to get any squirrel or ground squirrel or whatever, and trout, all the good stuff. So keep watching all the videos, guys. Please, if you like to, give this video a thumbs up. I'm putting a lot of time and effort into these. Please hit it with the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell. You'll know whenever I go live, make videos and stuff. I do a live show every Monday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I do game streams, so check out the streams, guys. Come by, say hi, all the good stuff. Leave a comment, do all that stuff. But until next time, I'm out, guys. Peace. Say bye, Echo. Okay.